Crypto kings laugh from their golden thrones. We built this cage, now we're all alone. Chained to the screens they built to enslave. No escape from the power we gave. Whispers your soul ain't your own. Dancing on the ruins of a broken drone. Empty factories rust just like our dreams. Jobs deleted by mechanical machines. Inflation's a fire that eats what we hold. Digital diamonds can't buy back our souls. Chained to the screens they built to enslave. No escape from the power we gave. AI whispers your soul ain't your own. Dancing on the ruins of a broken drone. Flirt with the fire of progress we made. Bought it back at the cost of our fate. No touch feels real, no voice sounds true. The future's here, but it ain't for you. We scream for freedom, sold for a bite. Fingers type wars, no one wants to fight. Robots laugh beneath synthetic skies. We're born as ghosts in this digital life.
What's the second button? There is no second pass.
What's up, guys? All right, what's up, guys? Welcome back to the craziest crypto show on YouTube. Oh boy, it just gets crazier and crazier every day, doesn't it? Every freaking day. Welcome to Tuesday. Tuesday. Jeez. Cliff's here. How's it going? Hello, Chaos. Hello, Cliff. How you doing, boy? How you doing? G-Dog in the house. Good evening. Let's get it. Andra, good evening, y'all. When Satoshi. Yeah, toes. Get it? All right. When Satoshi's pop? Yes. Soon. Those coins are never moving though. Jake the Snake says, peace missiles incoming. Evasive maneuvers. Red leader. Red 5 standing by. You know what? Actually, I don't know if I still have it anymore. Do I? I think I do. I used to have the whole entire. I have the control center still. Yes, I do. Whoa! I'm like spanning over screens now. This is all jank. It's all jank that used to work. And then I had a thing. I don't know if I still have that anymore. This one? Yes, I do. One I'm kind of in the corner. It's, standing by. What the hell? That's when I first started crypto. Yeah, okay. You're in on YouTube. How's it going, guys? How's it going? Peace missiles incoming. Yes, 100% dread. Standing by. What the how's it going, Jake? How's it going? Damn, the song's a banger. Thank you so much. Talking, you need to make a 3-hour video of your intro music. Damn. Well, I did have delusions of grandeur, dreams to put that all on Spotify. Yeah, it's on my list of things to do. Yeah. I got a long list of things to do. Yes, so I can listen to the gym. Yes, that's what Jake wants. I think Cody's mentioned the same thing as well before. Cliff says, since Tinfall Tuesdays are something that are not all ominous, check the market times for a breeze. Let's see what the king has got for us real quick. What do you got for us, Jake? Let's see if we can show this on YouTube. Let's get the dancing mascots out of here and let's get the show going. What do we got? Oh, is this what I think it is? Yes, it is. I knew this was coming. Damn you, Jake. Damn it.
What are you, stupid?
Too much winning, guys. Too much winning. He just shared with us with our Discord and Patreon members. Yeah, effective as of basically by the time we go to Bitcoin Vegas, right? Yeah, U.S. Army is increasing the maximum enlistment age from 34 to 42 and eliminating waiver requirements for single conviction of possession of marijuana. I mean, that's going to get them the number they want, I guess. The number they need. Oh, boy. My direct response was to this. I need to age faster now. I need to age faster now.
We're going to win so much.
Jeez. So much winning, guys. Speaking of winning, I did, of course, update you guys this morning on winning. Winning. Tired of winning. Of course, we called for baseline bear last night. I wanted to be wrong. I told you guys I wanted to be wrong so bad. But we just couldn't get bullish enough, man. We just couldn't get bullish enough. So here we are. Sitting at baseline. Doing the same thing. A little bit of a up and down, topsy-turvy type of day. Nothing burger kind of day, really, at all. All things set aside. 70,600 right now on Bitcoin. Nothing has changed. The same shit, different day, guys. It is every day. Every damn day. All right. Sick backgrounds, need to reincorporate them, says Jake the Snake. I will try. Gamagod's also here. Good evening, Otaku and Chaos family. We'll get this money. Jesus. We'll try one way or the other. If we have to show our toes or whatever we got to do, we'll get this money. Oh, jeez, OnlyFans. Okay, there was a AI band that became popular in Japan. Well, I mean, technically, Hatsune Miku has been kind of killing it over there for the last, I don't know, 20-25 years. And she's of course not real. Jacob Snake says then that dude made enough money to have hire his real singers and then send them out on tour. Damn, crazy. The green what turtles? Okay, toy turtles. Okay, like not like toy, but toy. That's how you say that in Japanese. Toei? I don't know. Toei's with an E though. Okay. Okay. Hey, what's that? How's it going, Manbush? How's it going? X pull credit where it's due. Cliff's also here. Jacob Sink, how about not 3 hours? Papa Otaku-san, how about 90 minutes of jams? 3 hours of jams. 90 minutes. That's about half the time. Jacob Sink says, me to the green turtle, the green tea. Shout out to Green Tea from Jacob Snake. He's very out there.
Back here live at the Waterfront Village with my friend, the zombie, Jonathan. You're looking good. Jonathan just got an awesome face paint job. What do you think?
I like turtles.
I like turtles too.
All right,
man.
You're great.
Oh, jeez. I can't not hear that though. So I got a audio problem real quick, guys. 1 second. While I sort this out, or I won't be able to hear nothing with you guys today. What is going on? My computer just will not have it. Sound mixer, please. My God. All right. I could be able to hear again. I should be able to hear that now.
Zombie.
Yep, I am good. Okay. All right. Just gotta get that out of the woodwork. Okay. Anything else happening right now? You guys are pretty much all caught up now. I think in the chat. Fine. Arrest me again. Says easy. Oh, I guess that is one thing you got going for you if you're a convict, right? You won't be applied to the new draft. Jacob Six says, what's going on, Master John 117? Yes, 117. All hail Halo. All right, guys. let's get to it. We got to get to it. Of course, Bitcoin sitting at 70,600 right now, as you guys just saw. We're going to dive into all of the things we do every single day, of course, giving you the update to where we are in the market today. Overall sentiment, exactly everything, of course, we go over every single day. All right, here we go again. Overall, right now, key volume sitting at about 15.7. The bear is sitting at 15.6. It is dead flat. Stalemate. A stalemate right now with everything that's going on in crypto. And in the world, in the macro stage, right? Crypto is just kind of like a sideline project, yeah. In the grand scheme of things, it's only $2.4 trillion of whatever is gonna be in the future. Yeah, and right now we're still stuck at pretty much the same spot we were this morning. We did lose 69.3. That's what we were fighting off, trying to defend. We did lose 69.3. I think the lowest we saw today was 69.1, something like that. It wasn't much. What was it? 68. Wow, did we actually go down to 68 today? Was that today? Tuesday, 68,900 on a wick. If you guys caught that wick, good for you. I did not. 69,000 flat right now, of course, on the bottom of these other candles. So yeah, we're looking at a little bit of a bull flag into the foreign market open right now as we speak. At least on the 1 hour, of course, starting to form it. Could come up here and round it off a little bit higher, and form a nice bull flag, and also possibly a nice inverted head and shoulders pattern to get a little bit of a recovery going. For the love of God, we've been stuck here for feel like forever, but it really wasn't that long ago. It's about a week, I think, from today. We fell off of this area here last Wednesday, correcting down to where we've been, of course, chopping around. Again, that was kind of off of some crazy moves we had from the previous week, getting us, of course, another leg up. And, you know, we're still on a really good track record. Of course, the trend right now is your friend, and it's still bullish. It's still bullish, getting us out of the gutter. Cliff coming in with a $20. A $20 super jack. Tito's alert coming in from Cliff. You know, I haven't had a glass of Tito's in a long time. Boom! Got a shot glass here somewhere. Okay, here's one. All right. Oh, there's a different one. I don't know where this one came from. There we go. Tito's alert, guys. Again, another reminder to you guys, if you're not part of the Patreon, less than a bottle of Tito's, you can be, of course, a Patreon member. And we got some good picks coming out today, guys. Cheers, Tito's, to you. Cliff with that $20 super chat. Bullish AF, just gotta survive long enough. I just gotta get a little bit older to avoid that draft, man. Salute. All right. Tito's. Okay. 70,700 on Bitcoin. Oh no. Cliff coming in with a $2 super chat to sorry, Tito's grabbed the flat crystal interface. The screen? You grabbed the screen? Oh geez, I don't know what you're saying. What are you saying there, Cliff? All right. So yeah, let's get back to it. Where were we? Oh yeah. The thing, right? The thing. Guys, if you are not part of the Patreon, right? I gotta chill a little bit. If you're not part of the Patreon, I don't know how to help you. But if you are, you've already gotten in on some of the moves we've had. And again, it's only a $15 a month to join the Patreon. Yeah, the moves we just had. Oh man, we just got some solid entries over there today. If you're part of the Patreon, you know what I'm talking about. There's 2 coins we've been playing around with a lot and making a lot of money. I don't want to say much more than that. I'll be giving it away. But yeah, we did have a pullback that was pretty juicy on Gwei. I'll just give you one. On Gwei. Down here in 3.9 cents, basically. 3.9 cents. I did, of course, love this move down here today. And I've been buying a bit of Gwei. All right. Let's see what else we got here on Bitcoin. Again, that's the idea. I'm hoping that plays out. Hopefully we're done with all this. We've got a lot of news to cover and show you as of to why we would play out like this. We got to finish up with the order books. Same thing I saw, of course, this morning. This area, of course, being bought up quite a bit all across the board. all across the board. 55 to 65,000, of course, loading up a little bit more down here, but the most of it has been, of course, right underneath where we are right now. We just got back above 70K. So within the last 24 hours, yeah, it's the full 24 hours now. It was only 12 hours earlier when we were on the morning show. And yeah, of course, we continue to build this higher and higher and higher as we go. And you can see we're building up more of these areas. Wow, actually, we're filling in more of this gap over down here at about 65 to 63 and a half, actually 63 flat, probably all the way up to 65K. That's getting really strong in there for our large area of support, a golden pocket, if you will. You can see a lot more adding here too. Little bits, just within the last 10, 12 to 24 hours, around 55K, giving me, of course, an idea that they're going to start to try to push us down a little further, or people are preparing for the worst. You're seeing a little bit of that downward, of course, in the order books, a little bit downward. Yeah, but for the most part, of course, we've been adding more and more closer to where we are, and the bears are setting up shop right on top of that 76K we got, of course, rejected on just last week. So that's where we are, guys. That's where we are. Nothing really has changed. We're still stuck in that tight range we were still stuck in this morning. We lost a little bit of ground, but not that much. And now the bears are kind of using that against us. And they already lost it too. They already lost it. So 71, 72K coming soon, probably, for Bitcoin. And we have a nice solid support right now, at least on the daily, for about 69.5, I think, right there on Bitcoin. All right, so that's where we're at. Again, place your bets. But as of right now, bulls are setting up a large support level around 70,300. It's always 300. And then defending, the bears are at 71,300. Coming soon. A tight range, $2,000. That's it. All right, moving on. U.S. national debt sitting at 39 trillion, 31 billion. That's right, 31 billion. And we just, of course, crossed over this line last week. And we're already $31 billion above that level. Again, we print about $6 to $8 billion every single day just to keep the government open. And the government's in the middle of a shutdown. Actually, right now, they need to pass a new spending bill. And on top of that, yeah, we're looking at possible, I don't know if it's still in the cards now with this month of ceasefire, which I don't even know if is real. We're going to get into that in a bit. And of course, the United States government requesting $200 billion for the war effort just last week. All right. Anything else popping up on polymarket betting sites today? Anything huge? Anything new? Anything relative to what we talk about every day? Not really. Will Trump visit China by June 30th? There's a 71% chance he's going to be doing it by June 30th now. His original date was at the end of this month, so that's been put back a bit now for for Trump's visit with President Xi. U.S. recession by the end of 2026, again, still about 35%. We flipped 3 coins yesterday, and it was no recession. I was very sad.
What are you, stupid?
Yes. I got to get back to 50%, man. It was 50% last year. It was fun. It was a fun, nice coin flip. Okay, Fed decision rate in April now sitting at a no change, 95% chance, no change. Again, this gets, of course, a larger, less of a gap, or I guess, yeah, as we get closer to the date. So kind of waiting on that. U.S., of course, getting that Clarity Act signed into law by the end of the year. Still sitting around 65%. Up a little bit from last week, down to about 62. And then, of course, we shot back up to 70 just a few days ago. And here we are. They, of course, we did have lawmakers discuss the Clarity Act today, and they're got some news to cover in a bit as well on that. Fear and Greed Index sitting 17 for the stock market, the longest and the lowest I've ever seen it. And my, of course, eyewitness testimony. Again, I've only been watching the traditional markets for about 2 years. So, yeah, still kind of baby in this space. But crypto, I'm a veteran, man. I've been here for 6.5 years and going on. Strong. But yeah, anyway, so yeah, sitting at Extreme Fear at 17, 1 point higher than it was this morning at 16 to 17. Crypto Fear and Greed was at 11 this morning, right now sitting at a 11 still. Let me refresh it for, of course, the foreign market open. And here we are at 14 now. Not too shabby, not too shabby. Still sitting at Extreme Fear. So, the river is still on fire. The river is still on fire. How are you guys doing in the chat? Let me ask you right now. Are you bullish or bearish in the chat? Let me know. Bullish or bearish? And or I don't know. Are you a jellyfish? Oh man. All right, what animal are you? All right, U.S. dollar index sitting at 99.17 on the Dixie, coming down a little bit more today. So did oil. So did oil. We're gonna get into that as well. So much stuff to get into every single day. Right now we have just the gold and silver right now sitting at a little bit of a breakout on gold. 4,500 coming back from the trenches on gold, coming back to a support. Hopefully it can hold, I guess, for gold. Silver also doing the same thing as well. Not quite as high yet. Needs, of course, get a little bit higher. The next leg up to about $75 an ounce. So right now sitting at $73. Again, up from a low of 61 on a wick, man. 61 on a wick. Also taking a look at SP 500. Still chopping down lower. And following the idea I had on the board for like a month now. A little bit lower, man. Just a little bit lower. A little bit lower. We'll see. We'll see if we get that. But it might be it. That might be all the pain we get. Again, kind of mimicking the same idea we had from last year around this time. Not as grandiose and expressive, dramatic, super dramatic, of course. All heading all the way down to the trend line would be about 56 on the S&PY. As of course, yeah, the SP 500. All right, let's get back to it. Where are we at? Bubbles, the bubbles. Crypto bubbles right now sitting on green on the day. Everything is up, almost a half percent right now in the foreign market open. Again, China, Japan, the foreign market, Asia market starts trading. And Japan already started about an hour ago. Let's take a look at what do we got here on the big movers today. Siren's still coming down 56% on the day. We covered that this morning. Again, this thing just ran up another 150% over the weekend. So I think it can pull back at just a percentage. Ridiculous on, of course, Siren. Huge Bart Simpson, though. Look at that ramp up. And huge Bart Simpson on the month. Boom. What else we have? Any other big movers? We haven't seen Quant move in a while. I think it had one good day last week, had another good day today, up 8% for Quant. BitTensor up almost 20% on the day. Yes, anyone who got in on that, I salute you. Good move there for BitTensor. Just again, you gotta watch the trends though. Like this thing loves the move. Anything else happening? Virtuals Protocol is up 6.5%. A lot of AI plays mostly moving today. It looks like for the most part, Fetch, Virtuals, Render, BitTensor. Anyone else? What's this? This just entered our top 100. Looks like within maybe not too long ago, maybe in the last 2 months. I've never noticed it. Beldex. I guess we can do a little quick deep on Beldex real quick, because I'm not familiar with it. All right, anything of course ends up in the top 100. We do this from time to time. Coin market cap. Going over, check out Beldex. Let me know in the chat what coins you guys are looking at right now too. All right, so look at that $250 million market cap, $250 million sitting in this project right now. And I don't know much more than that. That's kind of weird. That's a preview page. I don't know what's going on with this thing. Rebel Satoshi. Are you sitting me? Okay. I hit the wrong damn thing. That's Rebels. Okay, what the hell? Beldex. There it is. What the hell? All right, there we go. $635 million market cap. That's more like it. Ridiculous too. When did that rip? Look right over the market cap. 600 billion. It's been sitting here for a minute. Since the beginning of the year, it looks like February, Man, this thing's been a sleeper because I didn't even notice it even there. Let's take a look at the overall chart. It's the weekly chart here. This thing's been around since 2020. It's a dino coin. I'm not even familiar with it. It's been just growing over time though. Beldex. Did it get like invented as an old coin that just got renewed? I don't know. Looks like yeah. Again, it's $600 million market cap. Max supply is possibly infinite. I'm assuming it's only 10 billion tokens right now, circulating about 75-76% of that amount. It is a looks like a Binance contract, so it's on the Binance ecosystem. We just take a look at the website just briefly for a minute. Beldex.io. Privacy in every online interaction. Yes, more privacy coins. Privacy coin. Of course, that's one of the top sectors we are looking at. Zama right now. But that's of course one of the latest and greatest newest ones. Yeah, Beldex. Beldex, this is a privacy coin as well, it looks like. Shape your privacy with Beldex dApps on, of course, the B chat as well. What? Freedom, chat with freedom. Oh, jeez. There's too many damn coins, guys. There's too many damn coins. Privacy protocol. Secure anonymous transactions for every chain. Every chain, that's a bold statement. Damn. That's huge. Again, if it's been around since 2020, they probably got to you know, the technology rolling on a few blockchains by now. Jeez. Any other takeaways here? Coins burned. Looks like they have a burn mechanic, and they burned about 9,642,000 already out of their ecosystem. All right. So that's Beldex, sitting about 8 cents right now on Beldex. Okay, where else where are we? Morpho still moving too, up 5%, as well as the rest of the coins I just mentioned. Everything having a pretty good day so far in the foreign market. Weekly, on the weekly, let's take a look for anything that's oversold right now, 15% or more. DCR, WorldCoin, Dot, barely, runner up on Dot there. I do like Dot, like this. It's only really oversold 70% off the year. That's okay. That's not that bad. About Say, because that's still down. Oh, wow. Looks like we're starting to grind this up, guys. Say was also down 80-85% as well as some of these other ones. Look at this. Even ICP is only down 60% of the year now. Man, it feels like the bottom is rounding off. It feels like we're almost done with this silly mini bear market. Any other things I mentioned here? Not really. I'm not a big fan of most of these projects right now that are oversold on the weekly, but I'm looking at you, Dot. Looking at you. There might be a play there. All right, let's take a look at the monthly again. Looking for assets that are down at least 30-40%. There's nothing here, not a damn thing. Of course, I'm moving on. River getting, of course, an explosion. Talk about Rivers on fire. River, of course, getting all the capital that just rotated out of, was it Zcash recently? I don't even remember anymore. I can't keep up. I just go from one to the other all the time. All right, let's do the top 200. Same thing over here as well on the day. Top movers on the day. It's kind of flat for the most part. Looks like Venice just moved again. We haven't talked about Venice in a couple weeks. Up another 12% here on the day. Big move for Venice, the biggest mover on the day on the top 200. On the weekly, Xano still holding 33% of gains. Congrats, Xano. And Zvex still holding about 15% of that as well, with Banana for Scale. Some of my community members have been, of course, playing with that token here lately. Up another 34% here on the week. And a DXE up 24%. Bard still holding the, of course, the award for most oversold asset on the weekly for 56% off on Bard. That thing just cannot get a break. Holy hell. Yep, so that's Bard. Let's take a look at the same thing over here on the monthly, and looking for 30s and 40s. We have a few still holding on. IP is barely in there now, with a 36.3% sell-off. Again, this was 40-45 just you know, a week or two ago. And of course, right now it's finding its bottom. Right now, trading at 64 cents 8. 64 cents 8. Has the bottom finally found Story, or has Story finally found the bottom?
What are you, stupid?
I don't know. Yeah, so Bard, of course, being the second the most oversold with Humanity Token and IP. I probably would be just kind of sticking with IP a little bit there, but I do want to get an entry on Bard. I'm telling you, if I could just get a little bit more dry powder, maybe I'll throw some into Bard. Yeah, that thing's gonna have a crazy comeback. It's down 40% on the month. It's a pretty new project too, right? So it's only been out there for a few months. Looks like since September of last year. So it needed to find a bottom at some point. All right, let's move on. And I think from what I hear, again, not financial advice, but from what I hear, I think the reason why it dumped is kind of, not significant enough, in my opinion. All right, I think it was like a social media post or something that knocked that project down. Correct me in the chat if I'm wrong. Speaking of the chat, let's check up with you guys. Again, that's all, of course, my 2 cents, not financial advice.
I'd buy that for $1.
All right. Bitcoin dominance still sitting around 59%. 58.8. 58.8. Close enough to keep seller away. Let's check with you guys in the chat real quick. How you guys doing? How you guys feeling? Looks like 62% of you guys are a jellyfish right now. And then the other 31% are bullish. You guys are actually bullish. Damn. I'm feeling it. I'm feeling it. I'll take the jellyfish, man, and run with it. Only 7% of you guys right now are bearish. Wow. I am proud, I guess. I don't know. I guess jellyfish is kind of like everywhere all at once. Let's see how you guys are feeling. I'm effing Gwei. Yes. Nebs. Yes, effing Gwei. I'm effing Gwei too, man. I bought twice today. I'm looking to buy again if we have another pullback on Gwei. Yeah, let's take a look where we at right now. No, we're back up to 4 cents. Damn it. Maybe the pullback is over. Damn it. Coulda, shoulda bought 3 times. Only bought twice. Oh no. We did wick up again today to try to get past that. We got up to a 4-cent one on a wick. So watch out for that if you guys are playing the range. That is the next stop, possibly coming soon on Gwei. Just a little bit of sugar and spice, everything nice, of course, before moving back into the chat. All right, what else we got? Green Tea says bullish, at least in the short term. Yes, me too. Cliff says it's all about the moments. PMA, positive mental attitude, and then this space resonate. Thank you. Thanks for that. Thanks for that, Cliff. Definitely need a little bit of that pickup as much as we can get around here. All right, happy Tuesday, guys. Happy Tuesday. Working and listening in, says Ben. How you doing, Ben? How you doing? Nebula Nerd. Jesus, Jake, yeah. Jake the Snake also says, hello. You've never seen a better taco than mine. People call it the golden taco. Oh, jeez. Taco Tuesday, guys. Taco Tuesday. I actually made I made the tortilla soup. That's kind of appropriate for Taco Tuesday. Let's see what else we got here in the chat. Braveheart for Freedom here says, shouting out to Braveheart for Freedom, coming from Cliff. Not looking to chat much. Grass asked to have a trim. Oh no. Please do not trim the grass again at night, Cliff. And also, don't drink and drive. Don't drink and drive.
What are you, stupid?
Oh, jeez. Okay. What else we got? It's the best taco you ever tasted, says Jake. Perpetual Diver says, yes, jellyfish, 100%. That's how we're feeling. Doge OS, these mofos are gamifying the world, says Cliff. Yes, they are gamifying the world. Like they did with that one, was it that one language app? Was it Duolingo? I think, yeah, Duolingo. Like hands and pockets overflowing the Chuck E. Cheese physical coin tokens. What the hell? What the hell? Survive versus play? What? World feels like some Running Man. Yes, Hunger Games mashup. Oh, dude, Running Man. Great. If you guys have never seen the Running Man, of course, the 80s flick. Basically, we're living in the dystopian future right now, and we're just kind of betting on everyone else to lose, except in the Running Man, you lose your life. The remake actually was really good. The one that came out in theaters last year. Jellyfish, go where the tide takes us. Yes, 100%. That's right. Be like water. Bruce Lee. All right, Leo, hope all is well, brother. Yes, shout out to Leo. Oh man, you guys are crazy tonight in the chat. Jacob Snake says, hog crankers against grass clippings? What the hell? I don't. Somehow Leo gets it though, apparently, from Jake. All right, caught up with the chat. Okay, guys, are we going to do this or no? Well, we'll have to find out. It's not quite chaos magic time yet, so soon we will find out. Let's take a look and see where else we got. Getting to the news here in a minute. I think we're almost there. Market cap right now sitting at 2.42 trillion. Nothing's really changed. So we did hit a low over the past couple days, though. A new low at about 2.35 trillion. Again, it just seems like we're on that trend up and to the right. Looks pretty good right now overall. And unless something changes in the Middle East, macro concerns, Maybe more credit scares, right? Private credit scares. Dollar, Dixie, all the things. It's looking pretty good. Looks like we want to break out towards 2.6 trillion again by the end of the week. All right, looking at Bitcoin amount on exchanges again, guys. Get off zero if you don't have any Bitcoin. Get some. I don't care. Get 10,000 satoshis. I've been buying 10,000 satoshis every single day. Get 100,000. Get 1 million. Again, there's 100 million satoshis per Bitcoin. Get some before it's all gone. All right, so we did just come out of the gutter a few days ago on the 14th, the lowest we've seen, 2.43 million on exchanges, now sitting at a low of 2.46 million as of just yesterday. So again, climbing this back down, chugga as we go, and the rest of the world is buying Bitcoin, and you're not. So make sure you're buying some Bitcoin. Make sure you're holding some. Get off zero. All right. Moving on. We can skip treasuries today. Of course, it's Tuesday and the rainbow chart. I'm not feeling it. $31 trillion sitting in gold right now. Of course, Nvidia is still above silver. Nothing's changed. Silver's coming up a little bit today on that bounce. Now over $4 trillion from yesterday's low. Bitcoin's still holding 13. Nothing has changed. 1.414 trillion. All right, guys, and also don't forget to hit, of course, us up over on the Patreon. Guys, join us over there after every live on Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, or Monday, Wednesday? Monday, Wednesday, Friday, and, of course, into the weekend if you got some time to hang out with the Chaos Crew. Yes, less than a bottle of Tito's. Less than a date with your mom. Less than the damage a bear can do to your face if you go out into the woods and go hunting. Guys. It's so cheap. It's so cheap. And of course, we can, of course, hang out and answer your questions for you. All right, what else we got? On the news today, I guess we'll start with this. Iran war. U.S. seeks 1 month of ceasefire to discuss Trump's 15-point peace plan. I wonder if he consulted the Board of Peace for this. Or did he go alone again on this without anyone's involvement? Remember? Why did you not ask Japan about Iran first? Because of surprise. You guys know surprise. You're sneaky. You're very sneaky. All right. The United States is pushing for a month-long ceasefire in Iran conflict to allow negotiations of the proposed 15-point peace plan. According to the sources cited by Israel's Channel 12, the effort backed by President Donald Trump is being led by senior advisors Jared Kushner and Steve Witkoff. The ceasefire first, details later. Israel raises concerns. Under the proposed mechanism, a month ceasefire would be declared in which both sides would discuss a broader agreement similar to the past arrangements in Gaza and Lebanon. Israeli officials are concerned that the quick framework deal could end fighting without resolving key issues, potentially benefiting Iran. Really benefiting Iran? Yeah, I don't know. Okay. So key points of the proposal, 15-point plan include all these 15 points. 15 points, literally. Dismantling Iran's existing nuclear capabilities, a commitment from Iran to never pursue nuclear weapons, like that's ever worked. No uranium enrichment on Iranian soil. Transfer of all enriched material under the agreed schedule. Decommissioning of nuclear facilities of Natanz, Isfahan, and Fordow. Full access to international atomic inspectors to all information. This sounds like the Iran deal. The Iraq deal. I remember, and that you guys know how that ended with their leader. Anyway, and technically, Maduro. Khamenei is already gone, so I guess his son would be the one to take the fall on the sword. Ending Iran's proxy strategy in the region, stopping the funding and arming of proxy groups, keeping the Strait of Hormuz open as a free maritime zone, future decision on limiting missile numbers and range, and restricting missile use to self-defense purposes only. All right, we'll see if that gets anywhere, but of course we're in the early stages of this. Oh my god, it's not even all of them. Lifting of all sanctions, support of the civilian nuclear program in Bushehr, and removal of the snapback sanctions threat. There you go. Sources say it remains highly uncertain whether Iran will accept such conditions. What are they getting?
What are you, stupid?
There's also concerns that the U.S. may push for a general framework agreement first, leaving critical details to be negotiated later. A scenario that continues to worry Israeli leadership. Of course, that's what we got so far from the deal. Again, it's in the early stages. I heard of the deal, guys. You just gotta wait. You gotta wait and see. It might all work out, may not. Who cares? We'll find out soon. Oh god. Okay, moving on. CFTC launches innovation task force to shape U.S. crypto AI prediction market rules. The Commodity Futures Trading Commission has launched an innovation task force aimed at building clearer rules for firms developing products tied to crypto, blockchain, and artificial intelligence, autonomous systems, prediction markets, event contracts in the U.S. derivatives markets. The task force will be working alongside CFTC's Innovation Advisory Committee. Man, there's too many committees and task force and coordinate with the other federal agencies, including the Securities and Exchange Commission and the Crypto Task Force. The CFTC, Michael Selig, said that the goal is to create a regulatory framework that keeps American innovators onshore rather than pushing them to less regulated venues abroad. Michael J. Pascal, senior advisor to Selig, will lead the new task force. I've never heard of that guy. I can't even pronounce his name. Pasalakua. Okay. The new task force also follows several recent CFTC actions that suggest that the agency is trying to build a more formal innovation architecture. Selig launched the Innovation Advisory Committee in January, replacing the former Technology Advisory Committee, and the CFTC named its committee members in February. The committee is designed to advise the agency on issues where technology, market structure, and regulation increasingly overlap. Earlier this month, the CFTC and SEC announced a memorandum of understanding that they have continued promoting a joint harmonization effort around crypto market oversight. That coordination matters because firms building tokenized products, blockchain-based market infrastructure, and hybrid trading systems have long faced uncertainty over where the SEC jurisdiction ends and the CFTC authority begins. Of course, if you guys lived through 2020 anything, with the likes of Gary Gensler as a cop of the beat. This is definitely a new era. Where we have actual collaboration and not just you're a security, everything's a security. You can't do that. We're gonna throw you in jail. Prediction markets are likely to be set on the one of the first pressure points. The CFTC has been moving more aggressively on that front, issuing a prediction markets advisory in February, advancing rulemaking this March. Sector draws scrutiny over the insider trading, sports-related contracts, and the line between regulated event contracts and gambling. Slig has also made crypto a priority since taking office. He remarks at the DC Blockchain Summit on March 17th. He framed the decentralization and digital assets as part of the broader effort to rebuild the trust in the financial systems, while a joint CFTC event in January highlighted the agency's shared push to modernize oversight in the crypto markets. Cool. We'll see if we get anything positive out of it in the future, but it seems like they're going to be kind of laying off our stuff. Laying off our stuff for a while. All right, so White House correspondent debunks today's news that caused Bitcoin to drop. The Clarity Act currently allows for stable coin yields. You heard that? So far, yes, it's still in. It's still baked in the cake right now. As discussions continue in the U.S. Regarding the draft Clarity Act, which is expected to shape the cryptocurrency market, the issue of stablecoin yield has become one of the most critical topics in the regulatory process. Understatement of the year. We've been talking about it for a year now. I'm over it. A new draft text that emerged today allegedly suggests, the under pressure from the banking sector, direct earnings from stablecoin balances will be prohibited. This has sparked significant concern in the cryptocurrency market. However, according to the new information reported by the White House correspondent Sander Lutz, significant flexibility in favor of the crypto sector has emerged during negotiations on the draft text. According to the information on two sources, the new regulatory language could allow earning returns on staked stablecoins. That's a weird one. Staked stable coins. This approach is adopted, and users will be able to continue earning passive income by staking their stablecoin assets. So they just don't want bank runs? I don't get it. So they want to lock up your stablecoins now to have them staked. While this potential regulation is seen as a significant gain of the crypto sector, this focus on debate quickly shapes the banking sector. The critical question is whether banks have a full view returns generated through the staking as a direct threat to their business models. Indeed, another source close to the matter stated that it would be illogical for the banking sector to accept such a compromise, highlighting that the depth of the disagreement between the two parties. On the other hand, it reported that the aforementioned compromise text is being reviewed today in the banking sector, with representatives of Capitol Hill. Following this review process, the stablecoin regulations are expected to take their final form, and the fate of the Clarity Act draft is expected to become clear. And we're going to hear more about that tomorrow, as the senators are already scheduled to talk about it tomorrow. All right, so that's where we are as of right now. It seems kind of weird, man. Kind of weird. Let me know in the chat how you guys feel about that. I guess for me, I'm over it. I'm over it. At this point, I don't even care anymore. I already made my point very clear last weekend. I feel like I really don't care about the dollar. in the grand scheme of things, I really don't care. I really don't care about the stablecoin yields. And if they're going to be giving me Bitcoin to hold stablecoins, then sure, be it. I'm all for that. I'm over it. I don't care what happens anymore with that. Just don't mess up DeFi. That's all I ask. Just don't fuck with DeFi. All right, moving on. BlackRock sees AI driving crypto's next bull phase as altcoin interest fades. The asset management giant Robbie Mitnick has said the clients are focused on Bitcoin, Ethereum, and only a few other tokens that aren't looking for broad exposure. Rather, they see an opportunity for crypto and artificial intelligence. And of course, we're seeing a lot of AI coins move on this type of news. BlackRock head of Insight, Robbie Mitnick, said institutional investors are increasingly concentrating on Bitcoin and Ethereum, viewing most other tokens as short-lived and largely nonsense. Yes, we used to call them not nonsense. We used to call them shit coins. We don't do that anymore. There's too many damn shit coins. Mitchnick argued that the artificial intelligence is more powerful than long-term force than the proliferation on new cryptocurrencies, with crypto serving as computer-native money that naturally, of course, complements AI's computer-native data and intelligence. I guess it was a pretty big endorsement when Jensen Huang said that was a week or 2 weeks ago, in the last conference, of course, the press release he had on AI and innovation, of course, AI using native crypto assets, not AI assets though. I mean, not AI speculative assets on crypto, but just in general using crypto like stable coins and everything else for payments. He framed the crypto less of speculative asset and more of an infrastructure for AI economy, noting that the Bitcoin miners are pivoting towards AI related computing and that Bitcoin may act as a diversifier amid AI driven disruption. That's pretty much the gist of this article. Yeah, and I still go back to some of the early days. I remember getting into crypto, and was it Palapapatia, whatever his name is, was saying that thing is still stuck in my head. What AI, Bitcoin, self-driving cars. What are these things? These things have in common. They're going to be paying each other, right, back and forth, and they're going to be using, of course, crypto to do that. This is not a new concept. This is something we've known about since, of course, the birth of crypto. All right. Yes. And the fourth industrial revolution, of course, is going to facilitate all of this soon. Soon. How soon? Well, well, if you're going into the draft, if you're 30 years old, not soon enough.
When will then be
not
now?
Soon enough.
Soon.
Oh, geez. Let me check back with you guys in the chat real quick. And then, of course, continue on with the news. I got a lot of news to cover tonight. It's actually a pretty good, uplifting news type of day. It's been very boring. The last 2 weeks have been pretty boring on the news front. We're finally starting to get some good stuff. Let's see. Hype. Bruh, I told you, says Max. Buy some hype. Max, where you been? Where you been? I haven't seen you in weeks. How you doing, Max? How you doing? Shout out to Max. All hail the King of Ohio. Yes, don't forget to hail the King of Ohio as well. we haven't done that in a minute. Braveheart and Freedom says, "What's up, Max Positivity and Chaos fam? What's up, Otaku-san? How's it going? Braveheart in the house now. How's it going?" Cliff says, "Anonymous thought Tinfoil Hat Tuesday about the batshit crazy Bitcoin beta test coin. Sorry if I said Patreon DFQ. What?" No, you're all good, Cliff. You're all good. Okay, Tito's and me. I gotta have a initial showdown. The one cutting grass won, but shouldn't speak. Oh no! So you are cutting your grass again at night, aren't you? Oh my gosh! Be safe out there. You don't want to be running over your legs. I've heard stories. Okay, yes. Shout out to Brave. Brave Army Freedom says, "What's up, Leo? Jake the Snake, Cliff, Nebs, John Doe. John Doe's in the chat. Must have missed John Doe too. JPEG, Perpetual, Jellyfish. Like me, everyone's jellyfish tonight. 55% of you guys in the chat voted jellyfish. 36% of you guys are bullish, and only 9% are bearish. So I'm happy to see this vote tonight. But how many of those jellyfishes are actually bears in disguise? That's what I want to know. All right, Maximus Diamond Sword. How does the war in Minecraft go? Jake the Snake, shout out to Max. Danny, Super Danny in the house, my liege. How's it going? The Prince of Ohio is here as well. Maximus Diamond has stoned as shit trading in my layor. Yeah, I know the feeling, man. Not by choice, just because I just can't get a dosage. All right, dosage. Hey Otaku, how's it going? Jake, Danny, and Max, how's it going, guys? All right, let's finish up with the news. What else do I got? BNY Mellon CEO says the future of crypto runs through big banks. Robin Vince says that large banks bridge digital assets and traditional finance as trust and regulation shape the next phase of growth. The banks are here, guys. This is their year. Everyone's getting in this year. Everyone already got approved last year. And of course, the Genius Act passed last year. So stablecoins are already part of that equation. By August this year, they're going to be all up and running. BNY CEO Robin Vince said the large financial institutions will drive the next phase of the crypto adoption by serving a bridge between traditional finance and digital assets. Vince highlighted tokenization of existing products such as new digital share classes for money market funds, and as an early use case, while stressing that clear regulation and trust are essential for broader institutional participation. Ongoing policy debates, including over stablecoin yield and the Digital Assets Market Clarity Act and the parallel rise of the artificial intelligence, underscore that the transformation of finance through the technologies will unfold over a 5 to 15 year period. So he's saying that this is going to be going on for a minute. It's going to be going on for a minute. See if we can get any other quotes out of here. I haven't heard much out of BNY Mellon since we started this entire journey. I guess the last thing I remember seeing them mention, they were the first ones who were supposed to be investing in crypto, or I guess they were the chosen ones from the Biden administration in 2024. I remember. I'll never forget when they shot down the original Clarity Act bill, the market structure bill, of course, was back then. In 2024, they vetoed it, and they said that the banks were chosen to be ahead of this were BNY Mellon. What are you doing? And the speaker, of course, was just, very vocal about that decision when, of course, the Biden administration vetoed it. All right, anyway, so yeah, that's the last time I heard of BNY Mellon actually come out and say anything. We can act as a very effective bridge between traditional finance and digital financial ecosystems, Vince said during the conversation at the Digital Asset Summit in New York on Tuesday. It's today. Get out of my face. Any other quotes direct here? In the near term, he expects adoption to focus on areas which the current systems fall short. Loans are clunky. Real estate's clunky. He said, suggesting those markets may benefit first from tokenization. So look at real world assets, guys. Look at the blockchains are going to be, of course, getting into RWA, tokenizing more of our, real estate, vehicle titles, all the things, of course, that we like to know and love in the real world going on the blockchain. Need clarity. We need clarity. Everyone says we need clarity. Of course, we need clarity. We need the clarity rules on the road. He said the hesitancy slows adoption 100%, and we're still well behind other many countries. Anything else happening? U.S. With stablecoin focus has passed. Revised version of the Digital Asset Market Clarity Act is still in flux after lawmakers shared updated language with the industry participants in closed-door sessions on Capitol Hill this week, today, as they try to clear a path towards the Senate Banking Committee hearing, which is tomorrow. Anything else to take away out of this? Vince added the safety and oversight remain critical for institutional participation. If it's the Wild West, the 90%, I wouldn't say it's the Wild West anymore. That was definitely before 2024. The 90% of the Financial Services Committee don't want to have anything to do with it. I think the last real year of the Wild West was like 21. That was like the last big Wild West. Even so, Vince cautioned that the change will take time. This will be the 5 to 10 to 15-year journey. He said that the process will depend on the advances in technology, regulation, and market participation. If it's all the above, Vince said, then it shouldn't stop us from getting excited about getting going in crypto. There you go. And that rolls into the next article, I think, too. BlackRock sees AI driving... yeah, we already covered that, actually. We already covered that. All right, what else we got? SEC Chair Paul. There's a lot of political nonsense tonight, guys. SEC Chair Paul Atkins floats safe harbor exemptions for crypto. Let's see what he's talking about here. The SEC just gave crypto its biggest regulatory green light in years. Paul Atkins floated safe harbor exemption on March 18th. It lets crypto projects operate without immediate securities and registration. It is a direct reversal of the regulation by enforcement era, of course, we had for years with Gary Gensler. I think this is mostly just a recap of what we saw, of course, last week. Speaking of the Digital Chamber event, he laid out the framework that separates capital rising from the underlying asset. 4 categories are now explicitly excluded from the securities jurisdiction: digital commodities, digital collectibles, digital tools, and payment stablecoins. All, of course, not securities now. Yeah, this is just a recap from last week. So if you guys haven't heard about that and you're sleeping under a rock, about 13 assets were, of course, given the green light last week in, of course, all those sectors. Market implications for the issuers with exchanges. Immediate winners of the US-based stable tokens issuers and exchanges. Those are the immediate winners. Coinbase has operated under years of the threat that listing could trigger a lawsuit. And a formal safe harbor removes the existential risk entirely. That clarity is a missing piece. Institutional product approvals have been waiting for. This is, I guess, yeah, I guess it's just going to make it easier for them to avoid scrutiny, I guess, if they list the wrong product. All right, moving on. Anything else before we go? Let me double check. I'm going to refresh here and see if anything else is breaking. But I pretty much got through all the good stuff today. Lombard taps Bitwise to offer Bitcoin yield and lending to institutional custody. It's been a while since we ever had anything, I think, pop up for this project. I don't think I've ever covered anything like this for Lombard. Lombard, a company building Bitcoin-backed based lending infrastructure, will team up with Bitwise Asset Management to enable institutions to earn yield and borrow against Bitcoin without moving assets into custody, aiming to unlock hundreds of billions of dollars in Bitcoin held in institutional custody. And of course, this is one I'm looking at building a bag, so it's a little bit biased, so deal with it, I guess. They're breaking in the Bitcoin smart accounts, connecting 2 previously isolated worlds, institutional custody and on-chain finance. According to the announcement shared with Cointelegraph, Bitwise will develop its strategies of DeFi lending and tokenized real-world assets, while Morpho, a decentralized lending protocol, will provide the lending infrastructure for borrowing against Bitcoin. So it's going to be, it's going to be in hand with Morpho. I like that. I like the sound of that. I'm just going to call it there. Because I'm going to end up buying some after this show anyway. All right. Let's see what else is going on. FIRA launches fixed rate. Anything else happening? Resolve temporarily hits halts protocol to contain the impact of 80 million USR exploit. Yikes. That's a Resolve. Never heard of her. New York Stock Exchange taps securitized 24/7 securities platform. Again, we're going to be trading 24/7 eventually anyway. Solana Man's MasterCard Western Union. Of course, we covered that earlier this morning, so we're pretty much caught up here. Daily Hodl for the last line in the sand before we get into doom scrolling. Anything else here? What's this? Updating the plumbing of the financial system. BlackRock CEO Larry Fink says tokenization could expand access to markets. We just covered that yesterday. It's old news. Today is the 24th. That is the 24th. That's old news already. All right. I'm not feeling it. That's also old news too. Fund Strats Tom Lee touts 7,700. He said that like last Thursday. All right. I'm over it. Moving on, guys. If you guys want to, of course, bring a piece of the action back home with you, I've got, of course, more merch for you to buy. Yes, of course. Yeah, mugs, t-shirts, hoodies, stickers, a little bit of everything for your chaos needs at home. Continue after the show. All right, let's get into some doom scrolling, guys. Let's get into some unvetted, unfiltered doom scrolling. Possibly getting banned any minute. All right, let's see. Iran War the movie. We've got millennials realizing they're about to be drafted. Yeah, up to 42 years old, man. It sucks. I thought I was over this, man. Now I'm not going to be out for like almost another decade. That sucks, man. What the F? Stupid.
What are you, stupid?
WTF, is that a dude? What? Is that dude? Just made a perfect triangle. Yeah, more UFOs popping up in my feed. Early contender for my favorite video of the year. I've never seen this clip. What is this?
We will not have a nuclear weapon. The War Department agrees. Our job is to ensure that. And so we're keeping our hand on that throttle as long as hard as is necessary to ensure the interests of the United States of America are achieved on that battlefield. This president has made it clear.
What the hell? Keep our hand on that throttle. And Trump's like, yeah, I see what you're doing there. I like that. all right. I ran more of the movie against the same stuff. Who did this? Looks like Kim Jong-un.
And make sure all the school teaching the children how to be a homosexual and make sure they all teach about the transgender. So that is what important to me.
I told you guys I'm gonna get banned tonight. You just never know. Not Jerome Powell. Thank you for that one. Oh my god, Kim Jong-un, the great Kim Jong-un, everybody. Oh jeez. We just showed this yesterday too, man. Same stuff popping up in my feed. Seems like crypto Twitter is at an impasse and hitting a brick wall. All right. OpenAI shutting down Sora. Disney backing out from the OpenAI deal. OpenAI backlash from the Pentagon deal. $11.5 billion in quarterly losses. $207 billion funding gap. No profitability before 2030. The bubble is bursting. Allegedly. It feels like it, man. It feels like it. Just in, Iran tells the United States it does not want to resume talks with Witchoff or Kirshner. Prefers negotiating with Vice President J.D. Vance instead. Shut up. No way. No way.
What are you, stupid?
You want to talk to the caveman? What? Is this real? This Bricks News, I kind of trust it. I do like Bricks News. They give me some bangers. First recorded case of robophobia. I don't know if that's the first one, but there's definitely a bunch of them out there now.
Huh? Hello, what do you want? What do you want? You want me to press the button for you? You want me to press the button for you, Mingo? Fuck you. Press it yourself. You took a human's job and you want me to press the button for you? No, hello, fuck you. Excuse you. Yeah, excuse you. I'm not pressing nothing. You press it. You sit there, you took a human's job, you take over our infrastructure, and then you want me to help you out? Go fuck yourself. Go fuck yourself. Press it yourself.
You know what? We have a place for that. I think they could get some help if they just go to, what was it, humans for hire, or humansforhire.com, right? So AI, of course, can get humans to push the button for them. They'll find someone to push that button. They'll pay them for it. Oh, I love it. Of course, yes, more of this is coming soon, guys. Wait until your grandpa, your grandma are out there hitting them with canes. It's coming soon. We just talked about one in China where a woman was screaming at it. Just last week. All right, breaking news. Yes, 34 to 42 years old. I did not know this was going to take a huge presence of my channel time tonight. That's crazy. But it is unfortunate because, like I said, I've aged enough. I thought I didn't have to worry about this no more. Nope. Just in, Bloomberg senior ETF analyst says the rules have now been reversed as gold ETF see outflows and Bitcoin ETF see inflows. Ooh, they said this on Bloomberg. Wow.
This is interesting. Both of the big gold ETFs seeing outflows. You know, a lot of people were kind of dumping on Bitcoin for not being the safe haven store of value about 2 or 3 months ago, and gold was. Yep. Well, the roles have been reversed. I think you shouldn't really judge these assets over a couple weeks or months anyway. So I think both are store of values. One's just a little more sturdy, one's a little younger, but you know, they work in different ways. They're more like zero correlated, not inverse. This is interesting.
Not exactly. They have been, of course, correlated with a 3-month lag, but it's been a minute. It's been a minute since, of course, we've been tied to it. Yeah, I don't 100% agree with that statement, but anyway, obviously it's been breaking down. And eventually, it won't hold on forever. Eventually, we're gonna break everything. Where the hell is it? Okay, is it up there? No, I can barely see it. Jeez, highlight this a little bit stronger. Come on, there we go. Zooming out, and of course you can see where we are on that parity. We lost that, of course, on 1010. Yes, 1010. That's where we are now. It actually looks like it wants to do a little bit of something like this, guys. Look at this, a little bit of a reversal coming. Oh, that would be awesome. Of course, if these two meet, we know they're gonna have a baby.
What are you, stupid?
And we'll call it Bitcoin Gold. I'm sure gold, silver, diamond, it's all out there. Yeah, I'm just fucking with you guys. All right, 70,700 on Bitcoin. All right, let's get back to it. Anything else? The big takeaways here. World War III recruiter comes in to take us away. Yep. I'll be there too. Oh my God. I'll be a SEAL too. More UFOs, dude. It never ends. Another one over Brazil. Brazil has a lot of activity. They've always had a lot of activity. So another one over UAP over Brazil. I'm not surprised at all. Chinese live streamer falls asleep. People still keep watching and giving her gifts. This is why you can't. You gotta be on the opposite sex for this magic to happen here, guys. What would happen if I fell asleep right here on my desk? What would happen? I guess it would really depend on what I stopped looking at. Maybe if it was Bitcoin's chart, maybe someone would come in here and get excited if we shot up to like 76,000 in a wick or something. But yeah, for the most part, I'm not gonna get nothing because I don't have tatas.
What are you, stupid?
All right, Justin, U.S. Army raises maximum, enlistment age. Everyone's talking about the same stuff, guys. The same stuff. Tesla Cybercab spotted testing in San Francisco. No driver. Trump says Iran gave him a very big present. Yeah, he did say that today in an interview, and I don't know what the present was. No one knows. He said he wouldn't say exactly what it was, but he called it worth a tremendous amount of money. Just so much money. The United States government needs it. I mean, they can print whatever money they want. That's not random. It just sounds like something already in motion behind the scenes. Tensions cooling, oil dropping, markets catching a bid. If this is real, risk is turning back on, and Bitcoin likes that. Yes, it does. Justin, Walmart's rolling out digital price tags in every store. That's old, man. That's old. Prices can now change the entire chain site in seconds. Start taking pictures of shelf prices because next time you walk in, they might be different at the register. Yeah. That's how it's coming. When our dollar becomes less and less over days and days, your employees get tired of changing the prices. So eventually, this silly shit here will go away. All right. Will not go away, but it won't be the same amount at the store every single day, right? Just like all the other third world countries. Cliff coming in with a $10. Tito's. Boom. All right. I can't drink another full shot, so I'm gonna drink half. Is that okay? I just bought this damn thing like last week. All right. Cheers. Cheers, Tito's. For you, of course, Cliffy. All of your super chats are replaced with Tito alerts. A loaded question before, because if you fell asleep, what? Chaos weekend? What? I do fall asleep on the weekends, yes. Sometimes on Fridays, starting Fridays. Depends on what I do. It depends what I do. 100% there, Cliff. Thank you for that $10 super chat. Cliff says, oh, that Walmart, digital by demographic pricing already been going on. Yeah. I talked about it last year, and I remember them. They were trying to spin a Bitcoin narrative on it. They're going to be pricing in Satoshi soon. In Satoshis. We're just going to flip it. Hold your phone up to it. And geez, we'll see. All right. Pure conviction coming from Atlas Hodl. And that's, yours truly, Michael Saylor, doing the fist bump from Trump. Fight. President Trump says the war on Iran has won, and the only thing that likes to keep going over is fake news. It's already over, guys. It's already over. Yeah, we already talked about it. It's already done. We're just waiting for a deal. It's all fake news. All right, guys. I think that's it. We already talked about this. This is old news. Japan seeing assistance to the Strait of Hormuz. Yes, Godzilla's coming. We don't need any other help. No other assistance. Just Godzilla. Love it. All right. So thank you guys are all coming out tonight. Thank you so much. What are we talking about again? You guys are amazing. Let's get into the normie stuff. All right. So Miley Cyrus is trending right now. I'm not sure why. Again, the normies always look up the 3 things typically every single day: sports, video games, and the news. Sports, celebrities, video games. Yeah, those 3 things. Video games interchange with movies, whatever. Celebrity, the same thing. It's all the same nonsense normie stuff. That's the only they look up every single day, and we grade them on a traditional grade scale, A through F, and usually they get an F. Let's see what they're doing today. Daredevil, Born Again, Season 2. I guess that comes out this week. Maybe tomorrow. Moses Moody. Don't know. I don't know what the hell that is. Alex Cooper. Okay. Alex Cooper, like with Hannah Montana. That's Miley Cyrus. So that they torn together? What? What? That's weird. That's weird. Oh no, another cute. Oh no, dude! I'm glad I took a half a shot. Oh geez, so sorry I didn't finish. I thought my devices are spying on me. Me too. I have the same issue, Cliff. You and I are so alike. I find these are all around my house all the time, and no one can answer me. And I only have a few people ever in my home, so I know these are coming from someone. It's just people spying on me. Oh geez. Guys, so yeah, you're having the same problem I'm having as well, selling my information, but this place is cool and I still don't finish my thought. Probably back. Oh no. Tito's is at the wheel. Oh no. Maximum Diamond Hands printing. We're printing money. We're printing money. Are we printing money? How much money are we printing? Japan Oil, says Cliff. Japan Oil. Interesting new summary. Japan Oil to the oil supply. Try to put references in the Patreon Discord. Okay, gotcha. Definitely will check that out then later, Cliff. All right, thank you. All right, so where were we? Alex Cooper and Miley Cyrus apparently are doing something. I don't know, Alex Cooper, that takes me back. Pelicans versus Knicks. Kings versus Hornets. Sports. Normies love their sports. All the sports for you. Tiger Woods. Yes, all the things. IDK. Yeah, IDK. Brian. That is Mandarin, I think. Brian Hogson's wife, Sora's trending. Okay, we'll kind of give them some sort of credit there, but Sora's shut down, so people are not happy because Sora is currently shut down. Row United, relax, Row. I don't know what that is. Chainsaw Man ending. Who no? Is it over? Is it finally over? I guess it only had like 2 or 3 seasons, didn't it? Dylan Sprouse, Mel Schilling, Avalanche versus Penguins. What the hell? Okay. Of course, NCIS, sports, video games, all the things. Pokemon Champions, trending at the very tail end of this top 25 trends. All right. Of course, normies get a flat F for me today. There's nothing of value here at all. No one's even looking up a stock. No one's looking up anything macro. No one's even looking up, the ceasefire. I mean, nothing, of course, relative to our channel. Boo. Normies are going to miss it. They're going to miss everything. All right. Past 7 days on Bitcoin. Again, still can't because of that, that thing that happened on Friday. I can't do the last 7 days. It sucks. It ruined everything. I don't know what the hell happened that day. I could never found out. I think they just got a DDoS attack or something, a denial of service attack or something. Anyway, so today, of course, we had a traditional peak like normal, without seeing anything to really compare it to. It'd be nice if I compare the last 3 days or something, and not the last 7 days. But I can't, of course, do that since Friday. Like looking at the Google Trends right now. Damn, this is getting interesting every day. Wow, I look at this. Okay, so we had a nice clean peak out of Bitcoin and also XRP, Ethereum, and Solana. Wow, this is, of course, XRP versus Solana, Solana, XRP, Bitcoin, Doge, and Ethereum. Doge, of course, doesn't really usually move. It did get a little bit of action today, but everything on almost an exact same peak. That's interesting. I don't normally see this. I've been very proud of Solana and Ethereum here lately, keeping up with XRP and the searches comparatively, because it used to be just Bitcoin and then normies flocking into XRP in the morning. But yeah, they are definitely picking up on the other altcoins. Interesting. I just feel like it's coming. I feel like it's got some capital in the background is about ready to enter. All right, guys. Anything else to really take away from here? I guess we can get back over to the predictions and see what else is going on with Bitcoin over here on the order books. See where it's going to go tonight. All right. Starting to pick up a little bit, but overall still kind of flat. We are now $300 million ahead of the bears in terms of overall volume. Again, just a little bit of a push so far this morning. It's kind of already flat still in the foreign market open. Still flat. A little bit of legs, but for lately it's just been kind of flat overall, going sideways most of these days in the Japan Open and the foreign market close. Let's jump on and see what we have to work with today. All right, so again, anyway, this is what we got last night. Again, pretty much solid, flat, sideways chop. Nothing really exciting. Of course, calling for baseline bear last night, landing on top of our baseline. Of course, you know, the same drill, winning, tired of winning.
We're going to win so much.
Yeah, tiger blood. All right, guys, let's do chaos magic and figure out again where Bitcoin's likely to go tomorrow. I want to be wrong, guys. I want to be wrong. Tired of being right. Let's send this over into the time frame. We got the ritual sticks in place, and yeah, we're gonna burn some money. Where is my money? What the hell? I cleaned up today. Oh, I think I put it back on the altar. Does the altar work today? No, it is not. It's hit or miss, man. Hit or miss. All right, I guess I will jump over there real quick. Let me go grab my stuff and things, and I'll be right back. And we'll do some chaos magic. 71,000 incoming on Bitcoin right now. Shit. That took longer than I thought. All right. All I can find is a $100 bill, so it's gonna have to go. It's gonna have to do. Thanks again, guys, for coming on out and of course supporting my live stream, supporting the chaos tonight. We're gonna burn some money. All right. Yes, my number one fans in the chat, of course, is Cliff, coming in with 2,250 XP. Thank you so much, Cliff. Runner-up is EZ, tied with G-Dog for number 2, and Super Danny, tied with Nebs and Jake the Snake and Green Tea and Milk Money. Damn, that's a long list there for number 4. Thanks again, guys, for coming out and supporting my live stream. And yeah, let's burn some cash. All right. The lighter. The next thing I always lose. Yes, the lighter. I did clean up today, though. I had some things I was selling. I had to clean up and make myself presentable for people that aren't comfortable with, you know, my bunker. All right. Here we go, guys. The chaos candle has now been lit, and yes, I'm going to place the elements I want on the altar. I'm just going to be putting on some Bumblebee Jasper. Beautiful, and very chaotic, and actually somewhat poisonous. You don't actually want to touch any of the yellow parts of this. It's very toxic. So yeah, we're gonna put that on there to ignite some chaos tonight. Hopefully get some movement out of Bitcoin tonight and the foreign market. We're going to be sacrificing a $100 bill as per usual in our chaos magic. There we go, guys. On fire. Benny's head's on fire. How about yours? Beautiful. I just cleaned this freaking studio up. All right. And now I got more ashes on my desk. If only that shrine just worked every time. All right. So there it is. The Benny is dead. This is all that remains. Wow, he's still cooking. There he is. $100 bill. No more. Oh, of course, I had the last step in the chaos magic is Crocpeos over the altar, and now I am an instrument of chaos. Let's see where Bitcoin's likely going to go next, shall we? Let's do it. Here we go. Oh boy. Another night of chaos. 70,700 right now on Bitcoin. Let's start with our baseline target. Again, I was just over here on the order books, just taking a peek real quick. Again, clear resistance and of course support. A lot of areas really closer to resistance, lining up 71,300, and then all the way up to probably 72K. Next stop would be 71.5, right down the middle would be our largest area of resistance if we do get through 71.3 this evening. And then, yeah, of course, our level of support is going to be about 70,300, as I already had marked down here earlier. No, I guess that was earlier today. 70,300. We'll see if we can hold it. Yeah, I was thinking of that 69.3 we had earlier today. All right. So again, it does look like we are starting to build up a little bit of a bullish pattern. Hopefully, of course, an inverted head and shoulders pattern we get out of this to the upside. But you just never know. That only plays out, of course, about 60% of the time. Also, too, they can look at the smaller time frames. Maybe a little bit of a cup and handle possibly forming. A little bit of that, you know, same sort of idea. Anyway, it's looking pretty bullish either way right now for a reversal. Traditionally, I would see this and I would be, okay, we're finally going to have a little bit of a yin-yang. And maybe a bit of a sell-off because we did just pump this today after they dumped it last night. And this is what we call, of course, a yin-yang reversal, right? A yin-yang. And that's fine too. They can actually go sideways here. No one has to get hurt. And anyway, it doesn't matter what I think. It matters what the chaos magic thinks. All right, and I'm going to do that, of course, now. Here we go. Baseline target for Bitcoin here on the 15-minute. Here we go. We get everything lined up there. Here we go. Okay. All right. Here we go. 9 o'clock, 9:30, 10 o'clock. Come down here, smash back through here. 71K gets hit first. Let's see if we can get this a little bit more spicy right around 10:30, seeing a bit of a breakout to 71,005, hitting our head on that there, getting rejected, coming down, and maybe retesting to get another leg up. 72K possibly. That might be all we get. That's basically on the center of our parallel channel. We do lose that. We're probably right around. Try to keep that going tight until about 3 a.m. and then lose it, as we usually do. Start to see it there. Maybe getting a little bit higher into the foreign market close, and by the time we wake up in the States, maybe we are a little bit above 71K, but more than likely it's probably going to be, yeah, I did a little too bullish there. Let's do this, and yeah, basically do something like that by the morning open. Not too much higher than we are right now. 70, 71, a little bit lower. Let me do this one more time. There we go, a little bit lower, and there we go, 70,800. There we go. That's what I was aiming for. Basically a nothing burger, just like we saw today. Sideways chop. It's going to be our baseline target. All right, going into our bear case scenario. We smash down here. We lose this key area. We're going back down to 69.5. We lose 69.5. You guys know we're testing the bottom of the channel. And if we lose the bottom of the channel, we're testing the trend again. Right? We just tested the trend, I don't know, 3 days ago, 4 days ago. Or they go back and look again. And of course, coming back up and reclaiming a little bit of that 69.5, 69.3 or something like that in the beginning of the open. I don't know if that's gonna how this is gonna play out tonight, but yeah, we were just down there not that long ago on Monday. Could still happen. I mean, all it takes is something crazy, some other additional leaders getting killed in the war, you know, like maybe a new country entering the war. I mean, anything. We don't know what the hell's gonna happen. All right, continuing on, bull case scenario for Bitcoin. We smashed through here, hit 72,000, fought 300. It's going to be our line in the sand for any further price action to the upside. If we do get through there, it'll happen by right around 1 o'clock in the morning in Eastern Standard Time, of course, getting us up to maybe 73, 74, probably before we stop on a wick. Yeah, sideways chop, and maybe we keep the center of our parallel channel right around 72.5. That's going to be our bull case scenario. I'm not feeling too bullish just yet, but we can move at a dime at any time. I want to be wrong. Hopefully I'm wrong soon. Looking at Super Bear and, of course, Super Bull case scenario. Super Bear taking us down to Jake the Snake. Yes, there he is, sitting comfortably on his pillow. Jake the Snake is still looking at 55. Still looking at 55, Jake? We're gonna give it to you anyway. Of course, Super Blair targets 55K for Jake. Why not give it to him? Someone dropped a nuke on Jake, basically. That's what it's gonna take. All right. Also doing, of course, a Super Bowl target. We're gonna send this to 85. Let's just send it to 85. Super Bowl case scenario. Again, we've seen these play out before. He's never seen that much. That would be a new record for a candle on Bitcoin. 85K, yes. That'd be about 13, almost a 15,000, $14,000 candle, something like that would be a new record for Bitcoin. So realistically, Super Bowl would be like 80K, pretty much 79,000 traditionally. Of course, stopping at around $10,000 candle. All right, guys, those are the options we have, suggesting everything, of course, to the universe. Of course, how chaos magic works. You never demand anything from the universe because you want to live, right? Want to live as long and prosperous as possible and healthy. Yeah, and the more, of course, you demand things from the universe, the more it taketh away. And yeah, sitting right now at about 71, testing 71. I'm feeling a little bullish, man. I'm feeling a little bullish, but I'm still not quite there yet. I feel like we're probably still going to be baseline bear, baseline bear. Again, I want to be wrong. I want to be wrong. I'm tired of being right. So hopefully I'm wrong again. It's been a long time. We're at 99% accuracy here on the channel. I'm tired of it. So I'm still going to be calling for like baseline bear. If anything, we see a little bit bearish to start, ending up maybe a little bullish. And pretty much going right down the center. This is what we've seen in the last two market opens or foreign markets movements. Let's see another one here. You can see this one here doing the same thing sideways, a little lower on that one. Same thing over here. Let's see, 1 o'clock in the morning. Yep, same thing over here as well. The last few times, the foreign market's just been going steady sideways. Yep, same thing there. And probably off the cliff too. Yes, right until we get off the cliff, right there. Yeah, so look at that. America sucks. Again, America sucks. Yeah, the last 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 foreign sessions. All traded sideways. A little bit bearish on this one, a little bear div there, but yeah, for the most part, it's been, of course, sideways for the foreign market. So I wouldn't expect anything different until maybe we get some more talks in the war is actually, real, I don't know. Baseline bear, I'm selling. out, says Brave. Oh, jeez. Jake called the bottom at 58K. Legendary. Guys, we were only there for, what was it? Oh, yeah. So we did this one night with my Patreon. I think it was Mad Adam or Milk Money. Those two guys always sound so similar. I love them both. But yeah, they asked me how long were we actually underneath 69K, because I told everyone we don't lose 69K because 69K is the previous all-time high. We never gone underneath the previous all-time high ever in Bitcoin's history. This, of course, was the first. But actually, we've only been under there for about 12 days total. Out of this entire length of time, we've been stuck down here for about 3 months. Yeah, we've only touched it for 12 days. And again, 58, that was only 35, 40 minutes. 35 to 40 minutes. 40 minutes! Was that the bottom? It might have been the bottom. We've been trending nothing but up ever since. All you gotta do is zoom out. All right, guys. I think that's all I got in me. Hope you guys had a great time. I know I did. Things are gonna get better, before they get worse, or maybe that's not how it goes. Things always get worse before they get better. Doesn't even matter anymore. I'm kind of over it either way. We're gonna get some more Clarity Act news tomorrow. Hopefully, something positive. Set up for the month of April. And if we do get that passed, I think it's going to be a whole new world. Literally, the whole Disney song, Aladdin, yeah, you guys know. Flying out into the sunset on a magic carpet ride. All right. I will see you guys tomorrow morning for more Crypto Chaos and the news. Coming soon, guys. Have a great night. Stay safe. Thanks again, Tito's. I love you, Cliff. Thanks again. I appreciate it. Love the super chats tonight. And I will see you guys soon. I gotta go catch up on some Z's, man. Later, guys. Stay safe. Don't do anything stupid. Don't do anything stupid.
Stupid?
Later.
money in the gold funds. In other words, hold my key. Oh! In other words, let's make history. Oh! Fill my wallet with more songs and let me huddle forevermore and more and more and more and more. I long for Hollywood shop in the door. In other words, I should hear. In other words, I love you.
What the chaos is strong here. Yes, that's Cliff. Oh, geez. Yeah, shout out to my jellyfishes in the chat. Hope you guys sleep well. No dreams of bears mauling your face off. Got a little bearish at the end, though. Guys up to 14% on the end of that vote. 29 votes. Yeah, don't forget to hit the like and subscribe, guys, on the way out. Please, please, please. Yeah, Cliff also saying I'll put another dime in the jukebox for the Discord Cliff files. Ooh, I gotta check that out. Yeah, have a good night, guys. Have a good night, Ben. I will see you guys all again soon. Please like, subscribe. Thank you so much, Ben. I'll see you guys all later. Peace.
When will then be now? Soon.
So soon.
Watch the cash burn, land fade. A new world rises, we've made the trade. The robots are rising, eyes taking the crown. But we're the ones that won't back down.
Bet.